video, we are going to learn about converse, inverse and contrapositive statement. Okay. This point is most important for your board, JEE and CET. Okay. So friends, 3 marks question will be asked on this point. So before learning this point, you have to remember one thing, and that is, in case of conditional statement only, you can find out the converse, inverse and contrapositive statement. म्हणजे जर दिलेला स्टेटमेंट कंडिशनल स्टेटमेंट असेल तरच तुम्ही त्या स्टेटमेंटचा कॉन्व्हर्स, इनव्हर्स आणि कॉन्ट्रापॉझिटिव्ह स्टेटमेंट काढू शकता. ओके. सो लेट अस लर्न अबाउट converse, inverse and contrapositive statement. So friend, suppose you have to given one conditional statement, okay, and you have to say find out the converse of this statement. While finding the converse of any conditional statement, you have to remember one thing, that is change the position of statement. Means in place of P, write down Q, and in place of Q, write down P. That is change the position of statement. Understood? Now, while finding the inverse of any conditional statement, here also you have to remember one thing, that is put the negation or perform the negation of both the statement. Means negation P, conditional negation Q. Perform the negation. Okay. And in case of contrapositive statement, you have to remember two things. Number one, change the position. Change the position of statement. And number two, perform the negation. Means if you have to given P conditional Q, then while performing the contrapositive of that statement, you have to change the position of statement. Means in place of P, write down Q, and in place of Q, write down P. Okay. And second, that is perform the negation. Means negation Q, conditional negation P. Okay. Understood? Now let us take one example for better clarity. So example is, if a person is honest, then he is rich. Okay. And your question is find converse, inverse and contrapositive statement of this. Okay. For that purpose, if you can check this example, then in that example you have to given two statements. That is, a person is honest, and second one, he is rich. And these two statements are connected by if then. So you can say that this is a conditional statement. Okay. So represent the first statement by P, means a person is honest, it is represented by P. And second statement, that is he is rich, it is represented by Q. Okay. So the symbolic form of this statement becomes P conditional Q. Okay. You have to find out its converse, inverse and contrapositive. So student, from previous knowledge you have know that while finding the converse of any conditional statement, you have to change the position of statement. Means in place of P, write down Q, and in place of Q, write down P. So the converse becomes if, okay, in place of P you have to write down Q, means he is rich. He is rich means a person is rich. Then, and in place of Q you have to write down P, means a person is honest or he is honest. So this is the converse of given conditional statement. Okay. Now you have to find out the inverse of this statement. So from previous knowledge you have know that while finding the inverse of any conditional statement, you have to perform the negation. Okay, so its negation becomes if a person is honest. Its negation is a person is not honest. Okay, then he is rich. Its negation become he is not rich. Understood? Now contrapositive. So while finding the contrapositive statement of any conditional statement, you have to remember two things. Number one, change the position, and number two, perform the negation. Okay, so its contrapositive becomes if you have to change the position of these two statement, means in place of P you have to write down Q, and in place of Q you have to write down P. If he is rich means a person is rich. Okay, and its negation become a person is not rich. If a person is not rich, then first statement, a person is honest. A person is honest means he is honest, and its negation become he is not honest. Okay, so student, while remembering about converse, inverse and contrapositive statement, you have to notate only these three rules. Means while finding the converse, you have to change the position of statement. While finding the inverse, you have to perform the negation of two statement, and while finding the contrapositive statement, you have to change the position of statement as well as perform the negation. म्हणजे साध्या भाषेमध्ये लक्षात ठेवायचं की जर दिलेलं स्टेटमेंट हे जर कंडिशनल स्टेटमेंट असेल आणि त्याचा कॉन्व्हर्स, इन्व्हर्स किंवा कॉन्ट्रापॉझिटिव्ह स्टेटमेंट काढायचं असेल तर कॉन्व्हर्स स्टेटमेंट काढत असताना त्या दोनही स्टेटमेंटच्या फक्त पोझिशन चेंज करणार. इन्व्हर्स काढत असताना पोझिशन ॲज इट इज राहू द्यायच्या, फक्त त्यांचं निगेशन करायचं आहे. तर कॉन्ट्रापॉझिटिव्ह स्टेटमेंट काढत असताना पहिल्यांदा दोनही स्टेटमेंटच्या पोझिशन चेंज करणार आणि त्यांना निगेशन करणार. ओके, so friend, I hope you understood and enjoyed today's portion. And if you really enjoyed and understood today's portion, then solve this homework and please like, share and subscribe this video. Thank you and have a nice day to